junkies. Let's go!
Good morning, all you junkies out there. Paul here. Maggie is parked in the car. And we're here at Busch Gardens on another Friday the 13th. Back-to-back Friday the 13th. There are a few kids here. Not sure, you know, what exactly they're here for, but spring break is starting next week for a lot of these schools. So they're probably getting in a field trip right before they go. Doesn't look like there's that much of a line to get in yet. But then again, we still got another 30 minutes or so. Good thing, good brakes. I just met with some great friends of ours, Liam, and he had another friend with him, and also said hello to Grace from Grace's Adventures. And guess what, guys? Follow her if you can. She's got another video coming out soon. She came out with a video previously about Busch Gardens and the decline of Busch Gardens, and yeah, definitely give her a follow.
Let's give them a countdown starting at 3, 2, 1.
Chasing it, he's chasing it. Wow, look how pretty. Wow. Did you get it?
Go Dash go! Go Dash go! Get it!
We
got it!
Yay! Nice job, Dash.
Definitely hit some top speed there for you all. So now Dash has caught his well-deserved prize. That bundle of feathers. And like I mentioned earlier, Dash can hang out those feathers for the rest of the day if he would like. We are trainers. We're not going to approach a predator and steal away their prey item before they are ready. That's not very smart of us. Instead, we have taught Dash what we call a retrieval behavior. So Dash here knows this retrieval behavior. What it looks like is Brandon's going to approach him with an empty silver bucket. When that bucket goes down, Dash can bring over those feathers and place them at the bottom of the silver bucket. And that's Dash's way of letting us know that he is done with those feathers and ready to move on. So we're not going to force him. He can hang out for the rest of the day, catch Dash's ramp take as long as he needs, and he knows that when he's ready to move on, his trainers have all of his favorite reinforcement and goodies available.
So that was Dash chasing after a bundle of feathers.
Still a wild animal. The only difference between Dash
He ran
and the
fast.
Cheetahs out in Africa.
Now we got on our Iguazi, we met with some friends, went to Cheetah Hunt, 1 hour wait. Cobra's Curse was closed, and we're gonna go by and I'll show you why. Right there. We got some work being done on the lift hill, on the second lift. Looks kind of empty, well, half full, but here's where all the other vehicles are. And the numerous buses. About 6 buses in total. They do have this little section here and probably up there all closed off, because they got that cherry picker there. And there is a train for Cobra's Curse stuck on the second lift. I was just trying to see if I could see Billy around here, but I don't see Billy. So they are definitely working on this to try to figure out what's going on. We spotted Wilma.
That type of beak cannot go through that. You need
And look at the construction going on over there. We'll get a closer look eventually. Just taking our time and taking it easy. Oh, God. That wasn't taking it easy though. Was a 1 hour wait, and then when we came back after the hour, it's now a 100-minute wait. So as we're getting on the sky ride, Grace and Liam and I forgot what her name was, they were getting off. So Cheetah Hunt is running today. Only thing is, it's only running with 2 trains. I would think that they would have, especially with the wait time of 100 minutes, you would think that they would increase it to 4 trains. But that could be both either a staffing issue. I see, it looks like 2 of them in there. Yeah. Yeah, I see Debbie and Kita in the water. Right next to each other. The main reason why we came up here is to get an update on the Lion and Hyena Ridge, which is progressing very nicely. Oh, look at all that work that they're doing over there to the... Yeah, wow. Now the Serengeti Flyer says only 5 minutes, but that line does not look like no 5-minute line. And that also depends on how many sides are running. If they're running 2 sides, then yeah, maybe 10. But if they're only running 1 side, that's more of a 15 to 20-minute line. Now we'll soon see. I know they've been having some issues with one of their sides.
Yeah, they're only running one side.
And they're only running the A side again. Yeah, so that queue is a lot longer than 5 minutes.
But
That's for sure.
they have people on that side and not this side. There's people sitting down.
And they're just probably waiting for their friends to get on it and get off. Who knows? Or maybe they just like to watch the ride. And we got some animals out here. I think that's a Elon antelope and some zebras. Over here I think they have the Grant zebras. And on the south side they have the grubby zebras. Oh, a couple of zebras nice and up close over here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 7. Found a couple more. Hello! How you doing today? Awesome, here too. Now, a little word on Kumba. Kumba has been down since Sunday. Somebody posted an image of what they look like. Looked like some repair that was needed over there by the Cobra roll. I don't know exactly what they saw, but it looked like a spot that they worked on before. Yeah, somewhere up there by the Cobra roll. But yeah, unfortunately with that, Kumba is not in operation today. See if we can't see anything over here. All I see is a tree in the way. So the only way to get a good view of that is to go over to the Kumba River Rapids and see if we can get a view over there. Meanwhile, we have nothing of progress to mention here. Now there is a couple of rumors. One is a Catapult Falls type of ride like they have in San Antonio, or a boat type, rocking boat type ride. Now, the rocking boat ride is made by Mock Rides, and the Catapult Falls launch boat ride is made by Intamin. So, with the recent events that has been happening with the Cheetah Hunt and Falcon's Fury, both being Intamin rides, I am not thinking that they want to go with Intamin on a ride over here. You never know. I mean, they could, but honestly, I don't think they would want to work with Intamin again. But then again, they are also having issues with Cobra's Curse, so do they want to work with Mock Rides? I think they're more likely to work with Mock Rides than they are with Intamin. So, still have to wait and see what's going on with that. Still no permits on the website. The latest permit that I saw that was pulled was for an apex market. Now, when they first came out with the Lion and Hyena Ridge, they called that Project Apex. So the Apex Market, I think, is going to be a little shop over there where the Lion and Hyena Ridge is. It's just my estimated guess on that one. Which, that area could use a little shop. Did you ever want to know the difference between a male and a female? Well, right there you have two females and one male watching over the female. They do look so very different, don't they? That's one thing about the males and females. I forget what they called it. Hey, Phil! That's our buddy Phil, getting ready for a giraffe tour. Got all these gazelles all just chilling out. Look at that. And I don't see any penguins out in the water. Bummers. I have to apologize because, well, you know, one, I'm old, 56 years old, and two, I am not good with names. So I apologize to Everett, Liam's friend. Hopefully now I got your name, and hopefully I won't forget it. So, yeah, so we have Liam, Everett, and Grace, and met with them again. It's like they're stalking us. I don't know. Well, we're gonna go see our meerkats. All right, hopefully this will work. It looks like I ran out of battery before. But I'm checking out the meerkats, and, well, I don't see any. Either they dug deep or they're just not out and about. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the other place. Got another look at Wilma over here. And the nice thing about this area right here by the meerkats is they got a work wall here, but it ends right here, which allows us to see all the work that they're doing over here. I am just above the water over here.
I don't know how it works, but he's there, but he's not there.
Wiggle his ears.
Yeah.
There's actually two of them in there.
There are two?
Yeah, that's Debbie and Cheetah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, they're all have.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's Debbie and Cheetah. The two girls. Coming from over that work wall is just a whole bunch of noise. Now they were saying something about a shop or a Apex Market, which could be put either there. I don't think they would put it there. And I think that's for the hippos right there. Yeah, I think that's a habitat for the hippos.
They really are.
Yeah, they came off their lunch break. Now, Busch Garden just recently put out a video about the work that they're doing here. Gonna look really nice when they get it all done. I know there's another hole around here somewhere. Yep, here's the other hole. And they had to put a tractor there. A little bit of a clearing there.
Yeah.
Looks like we may have to check the weather. It's starting to get a little cloudy, and the clouds are getting darker and darker.
We used to GoPro, y'all. We go to Busch Garden all the time. Whenever you're here, we go to Busch Garden. Yeah. Whenever you're here, we go to Busch Garden. So wait, after your spring break, you go back to Mississippi? Where do you think you would go? Oh, back home. When did you want to transfer to USA?
Dispatch.
We have to take a picture.
Such a fun ride. There was a 30-minute wait for Phoenix Rising. So we decided to pass a little bit of the time by hopping on the carousel. Just realized something. You see the color of her horse? Maggie's now part of the Pink Pony Club.
I'm not.
And here we go. Giddy up, horsey, giddy up.
Please remain seated until the ride comes to a complete stop.
We got Roger over here. How you doing, Roger?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just waiting for my son to pop out, but...
Okay. You guys having fun?
Oh, yeah. So while we're waiting here for my son to show up, got some information from Roger, and other people have also said this too. Grace showed me a picture of it. Plus there was a picture of it, I think on Facebook or Instagram. But in the Cobra roll for Kumba, they noticed a piece of track that was flagged. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out if we can. But we're just here waiting for my son to show up. Maybe he can confirm some information for us. I don't know. He doesn't tell us anything anyway, so it's like he probably won't be able to confirm it. But we'll definitely be able to confirm it when we go check it out on ourselves. While we're here in Pantopia, we're just going to take a little look at Phoenix Rising. Still waiting on parts from Intamin. It's probably going to take a while, unfortunately. My favorite drop tower. And now we're going to have fun on Phoenix Rising. see a little flag right there. And I wonder if there's anything over here on this side. I don't see anything here on this side. That's where a track is separated there, and the track should be separated somewhere around here. Oh. Yeah, okay. Alright, so basically it's right in that section where the two pieces of track meet. It looks like they put some new rails in there, but those have to be either fixed or replaced. Same thing over here on this side, where they spliced the two pieces of track together. See up there on that splice, you can actually see where there's a line in the track and on there. And yeah, right there where the two pieces of track come together, you see it's split right there. But here, it's like, it's not. Yep. But that one over there, that's flagged. Oh, and I see an arrow right there. They could probably easily re-weld that. I don't think we would need a new piece of track for that. Same thing over here. Wow. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but we got a little bit of an update here on our red-headed friends, the orangutans. They emptied out all the water, and their climbing structure looks like it's almost complete. Or yeah, look at that climbing structure. Wow. And they got hooks on there for ropes and stuff. I guess they were gonna put those in the ground as all kinds of unevenness. Makes it look a little bit more natural, I guess. Wow. That'll be fun for them to play on.
Right there. Look at that. Tiger.
Oh, she's been waiting to see the tiger.
Oh,
look at him. Oh, look at that. Look how big he is.
It's over there. We're going. We're going. We're going. They want to see the tiger.
Oh, I don't know if he's gonna swim.
Right there, so big.
Look at, isn't he beautiful?
I think you're gonna get tired out after.
He's huge. He can jump so good.
Aren't they really good swimmers, right?
As you can see, the work walls are gone from the SheiKra drop zone area and the splash zone area, but there's still no water in the splashdown. Nothing like the drop of SheiKra. Here's a look at it from the other side. We've always been over there by the smokehouse to take a look at it this way. And it looks like just sand in there now. And I still notice that piece of track bouncing and moving around. So yeah, that's what it looks like over here on this side. And I wonder if they're doing that whole entire, well no, that looks like concrete. That looks like it was before, but it looks like brown dirt now. But it's definitely concrete. So I guess, yeah, right where that fence is, that's where the concrete ends and it turns into just dirt over here. I wonder when they're going to pour the concrete down and finish it up. And I still don't know. I've never seen that over there before. So, not exactly sure what all that is all about. Here we are on SheiKra. Welcome back, SheiKra. It's been way too long.
That's cool.
We're gonna get wet anyway. That actually feels good. Right there in the corner. Right there at the Andrews Jeep.
Yep. That's Andrew.
Ooh, that feels real good. Getting wet, but it feels good. And of course, without the splashdown, she comes hauling around that last helix, and the brakes really hit hard.
Yeah, there's there. There it is right there.
Yeah, there it is right there. Not that all you guys need to know his vehicle, what it looks like and all, but we managed to get a ride on just before they closed it.
Because of weather.
Because of inclement weather. Now, the only thing that I can see is during that ride, we started getting rained on, which actually felt good, but it wasn't that bad. There was no thunder or lightning that I can tell, but yeah, they just shut it down temporarily. And I'm starting to feel the drops. Lorikeets, as usual, just hanging upside down or hanging about. Well, at least these few here. There's a lot of lorikeets, and they're doing a feeding today. Beautiful birds, but they can be noisy. The wildlife is all around. Look at that. Hi. She's beautiful. So before we leave the park and getting all the noises of all the seagulls and stuff, we got the Busch Gardens Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. And here's a map of all the locations that they have. Basically, it's all along here, up there a little bit, the Springs Tap Room, and the festival walkway.
It's a bird. Bird, bird, bird.
Oh, yeah, the ibex.
What's a bird? Do it. Look at it. Good job. I think they like them.
Alright, we got over here the Tipsy Orchid.
No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have those be the
Looks like just a whole bunch of goody drinks.
More drinks.
Well, no, this has actually got citrus marinated chicken thighs and stuffed bell peppers. Grilled shrimp and pork skewers and brisket stuffed potato. Vanilla whoopie pie and classic tiramisu. Ooh. Sorry about that, had to stop to get some of that tiramisu. And look at that. And oh, hey Howard, how are you doing? That's Howard. I think
commercial.
The VP of Marketing.
They're doing a commercial.
They're doing a
filming them
oh,
over there.
okay, so I guess they were doing a commercial. But isn't this beautiful? Look at that gorilla. And a wicker wine bottle. But yeah, the tiramisu was so good we had to stop and get one. It is kind of a little bit drizzly while we're checking out the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. We did get a little bit of stop in the sprinkles, and they ran a train for Rangwazi, and then it started sprinkling again. So we're just gonna go ahead and check out up here and the festival walkway and see what kind of goodies they have up here. We have the Root and Reserve with a red wine braised short ribs and a beef and burrata salad. The Bubble Club over there with some nice drinks. The Brazen Berry over here with the mixed berry tart, strawberry shortcake kebabs, and a banana vanilla truffle pudding. More decorations for the Food and Wine Festival. Huh?
Up that way, right?
And the Springs Tap Room also has some goodies. They got the mini brisket melt and some wine. One of the nice things about the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival, they have a musician here all the time, and there's the times that he's playing. Sage honey glazed pork tenderloin. Wow. And Tampa Cuban spring rolls. Woohoo. That is some good eats. And of course, yeah, there's some drinks too. We're not getting into the drinks that much, but we're definitely giving you a idea on the different foods that are around here. And a good view of Iron Gwazi. I love it when the festival field is opened up so you can actually see Iron Gwazi. Over here we have a lobster roll, empanadas, and ceviche. Okay. Crisp fried plantain cups filled with citrus marinated shrimp and octopus, onions, and... Okay. You can read it for yourself, guys. And over here at the rosemary table, we have herb crusted lamb steaks and grilled baby artichoke hearts. Of course, some more wines. Let's see what we got over here. Crab corn cakes. And wild mushroom okay, you guys can figure out how to pronounce that. I'm not good at pronouncing things. More wine. And more food over here. And smoked pork belly bites and smoked chicken and white cheddar mac and cheese. And over there, the Tap and Tannin, you got some beer selections and some wine selections. All looking really delicious. Savor the moment. And what do they got over here? Brisket, burnt ends, and chipotle lime barbecue salmon bites. That actually sounds pretty good. Tender salmon glazed with smoky chipotle lime barbecue sauce. We're gonna have to try a few more things out and see how things are going. And yeah, you just saw him again. There goes Howard again. And that is basically, that's about covers it for the festival field. Right here, right at the entrance, you can get the samplers.
No, you have to be a pastor.
Well, we're back at our spot with our pink chickens behind us. They're kind of calm. Well, not that one. So, yeah, needless to say, there wasn't too much happening today. It did seem more crowded than I expected, but, you know, crowds are to be expected on Fridays, especially right before spring break.
Yeah.
Good news is next week we'll be in Orlando, but we are going for our anniversary, so I don't know how much we're gonna record, and we're probably gonna just take it easy up there and have fun and enjoy our time up there. So if you're expecting a video next week, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Nah.
Maybe a short little brief one, who knows? But for the most part, I think we're gonna take the week off next week and have fun for our anniversary.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and check out what's going on with the Food and Wine Festival and see what goodies they have there. But other than that, this is it for us for today. Until the next time, we'll see you at the parks.